Oh, this is coach from Cal coming on. Yes, yes, they can have the apple juice. Hold on, I'm texting this coach from Cal, bro. Hold on. Oh man, it's got a mic today. We cut you up then a little bit. Let me let the world know we streaming, baby. We live. What color you wearing?
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment to battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
I gotta send this little text. Cal running back coach saying the DC want to come down tomorrow too. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's an option look. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Throw to the running back in the
front. No, we get him in. No, we gonna
recruit the defender. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back.
Oh, I knew it.
That one's picked off. What a play.
Oh my God.
He's got some open field ahead. Brings the interception all the way back.
Not right there. Not right now, baby. Daddy fighting for his life.
Oh my gosh, I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PA team makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they tackle him at the 8, so the offense starts backed up on this possession. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Finds room at the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play.
These spiders are 7. God damn.
This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll run it here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Play action here on first down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's one way to be able to.
So you got 2 of those fake mofos this year, huh?
These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Oh my God.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The ball is loose.
Oh yes!
Covered by the defense going the other way.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does
The
he
football.
take a big hit, but now
The football is on
an
that side.
earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass balls
You freaking
there was
spread.
a lot of contact, no penalty.
What's up,
Brings up
man?
third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense.
This is probably the best thing you did in setup. I took the trash out of the kitchen. It's outside.
Pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. At the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point
Big play is the name of the game so far, baby.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line.
There you go, Jabu. Get him down, Jabu.
Sets up the next drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Was that Theodore?
Again, now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
The shotgun running play call. And they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down.
Thank you.
Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the...
Will he score here?
We lift weights in Baton Rouge.
Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their
No
job.
chicken nuggets on the floor, boys.
Job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff teams come on the field.
Did he pick it up?
Send this
The
one
dead
away.
roach? He can get tissue paper, that way you can flush it. Thing is
Turner
huge.
choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen.
When is Terminix coming back? Isn't it like time for them again? Oh, okay, a week ago. That's why everything dying like that.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This drive is important. Last
Y'all
one
better
had
back
been
y'all
an
ass up and show some
interception. See if they can
respect.
get going here. And there's the handoff.
The Safa best. We ain't worried about you, the Safa.
At 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game.
Ayo
for this
Sifa, whatever
offense
his
on the
name
ground,
is.
and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge game.
I should have put
here,
that mug
but
in
if
the
you add up
toilet.
multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter,
Flush him, too.
you start to see that affect the defense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Oh my gosh, that kid's got jets up his ass.
Tackle made after a big gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Knowles lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Give me the ball.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal for the 10.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and goal, handoff. Ball carrier tackled there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? And they're trying to punch it in here.
Nope.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line,
fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
You know, we hadn't gave you that pick, though. My God.
And the return starts just inside the end zone.
It's late, right?
At the 17, would have been better off just taking a knee.
That's late as shit, though, bro.
And
God,
that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Second down play coming up for this offense. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Or throwaway there, gave up on the play, but now he's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3.
Oh my God! I've seen it too before it happened.
He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints are all over that, and you could see it. They weren't content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
Point after, up and good.
That always is right in front of
We're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. And the wideout goes in motion. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They can't
he tapped.
with it there.
Oh my gosh.
Out in the 1st half. He's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the 2nd half underway. Here's the return from inside the 25. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they will claim the 2nd half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
How did you do that?
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And now the handoff. Great move there. Hard running there, breaking tackles. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play.
Oh, that was
they did their
terrible,
job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And the receivers got it. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Good catch.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Finds his man, has the 1st down. That game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He shreds the tackle. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
We in there.
Makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And that's a different formation, just for the record.
I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
You hear me?
BAT is up and good.
No, I'm talking to the game.
Here in the 3rd quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
IOC for best getting the bench. Gets all the pub.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
I gotta do what's best for me, Lucius.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
No.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why would y'all walk up like that?
Important to pick up this 1st down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. They told us yesterday in our production meeting they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Breaking free at the 35.
Get him down.
Tackled
My
made
goodness.
quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, that is a big play by this offense.
It better be that funny, too.
Red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
He'll hand it off. Got space, looking to score. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense really clicking. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
BAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. And for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, he stepped out.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll run it to the right side. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We got some things to work out here. Formation. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Yeah, I hear you.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Gives it to the back.
Baby, not right now. Tell me later, okay?
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Oh,
Offense operating from the pistol. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A quick juke. Powers through. Tackle, but forced down. And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What's up?
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They look to throw it here on second down.
Let's go.
They hit him just as he
Let's go.
the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He hands it off from the gun.
Good fucking
And
move.
he reached the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Was a nice job
What are you
up front
thinking
by the
there?
offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Florida State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
IOC for best. My gosh.
This guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The AT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tough running there. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Bringing pressure. Running back grabs it on the screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Can the quarterback come through under pressure, down a score late here in the 4th? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down play coming up. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Stop jumping on that couch, Talon.
Easy here, backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's a draw to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Knowles
I have
will
no
line up
idea,
to punt it
bro.
away.
Sometimes it's like you don't have control over your team.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Like no other.
Adjusting now to the defense. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
We'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield
Freaking
shot.
jogging at a time like this? Freaking weenie.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. 4th down. Looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play. I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
I know you're not still jumping on that couch after I just told you not to.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. There's contact on the throw.
They saw it. They hold me. They hold me. Freaking Griggs.
Set up the offense at the 38.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game.
Good game, bro.
The
I'm not
only
mad
thing
at
you'd
it.
hate to see is
You
the
deserve
interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. We're the last team standing at the top of the round for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a